Dear students, welcome you all to session 25, chapter Absorption of Overheads, 4th semester BCom, Cost and Management Accounting, Mangalore University. Chapter 3, Absorption of Overheads. In the previous sessions, we have learned the meaning of overheads as well as the steps in overheads accounting. Overheads are the aggregate of indirect materials, indirect labor and indirect expenses incurred in an organization. These overhead costs cannot be directly identified to a particular cost center. So, these costs are distributed to the departments on suitable basis. There are different steps involved in overhead accounting. The first step is the collection of overheads. Here the overheads are collected from various sources, the documents maintained in the organization. Once the overheads are collected, the overheads are classified on the basis of the elements or on the basis of function or on the basis of variability, and then a code is being given to them, that is codification of overheads. So second step is the classification and codification of overheads. Then the overheads are distributed to all the production as well as the service department. It is known as the primary distribution of overheads. So primary distribution of overheads is the process of distributing the overheads to all the production as well as the service department. And then comes the next step, that is secondary distribution of overheads. Here the overheads allocated to the service departments are redistributed to the production departments. That is, secondary distribution of overheads is the process of redistribution or reapportionment of service department overheads to the production departments. Now the last step in the overhead distribution plan is the absorption of the overheads. Here the total cost of production department is to be absorbed by the products manufactured or the jobs undertaken or the units of output produced in the respective production department. So overhead absorption is the process of charging departmental overheads to individual products or jobs. So the ultimate aim of this allocation and apportionment of overhead is to determine the overheads relating to each department. So it is necessary to find out the total cost of production, and then the final step is distributing these production overheads to the different products manufactured in the organization. So the purpose behind the absorption is that overhead should be absorbed in the cost of the output for the given period. So we also call overhead absorption as overhead recovery or overhead application. There are different methods used for absorption of overheads. You can see the first one is the production unit method. The second method is the percentage method. There are different methods in percentage method, that is percentage on direct material cost, percentage on direct labor cost and percentage on prime cost. Then the next method is the hourly rate method. So in hourly rate method, there are two methods, that is labor hour rate method and machine hour rate method. So there are mainly three methods used. One is the production unit method, the second one is percentage method, and third one is the hourly rate method. Now in this session, let us understand one method, that is the production unit method. So here the overhead absorption rate is calculated by dividing the total overheads by the number of units produced. So the overhead absorption rate is equal to total overheads divided by number of units produced. So now for example, if the overhead expenses are 50,000 and the number of units produced are 10,000, then the overhead absorption rate is equal to 50,000 divided by 10,000. That is, the overhead absorption rate is 50,000 divided by 10,000. Now the problem, this is the simplest method of overhead absorption, but the problem with this method is that it can be used only if the firm produces only one product. If the firm produces multiple products or products of different sizes, and then this method cannot be applied. Thank you.